Hi, YouTube. There we go. Hi, YouTube. I don't say it like that. I say YouTube. What's up? What is this part? I can't remember what part this is. Is this part 7? This is part 7! My goodness. Hopefully it updates us on what's happening, because my goodness. Feels like way more than a week. The masked gentleman turns up in the plaza and causes several people in the crowd to float in the air and vanish. Oh yeah! The police storm the plaza and take Dalston into custody. Can they be certain that he is the mastermind? My mouth's already too wet for this. Ugh. Oh yeah, and then we go into like Bumbletrack Park or whatever it's called. What's it called? Because they were all trying to say it real serious-like.
After finding the truth behind the masked gentleman's past miracles, we went to the Gallery Plaza. There, we witnessed innocent bystanders being lifted into the air before they disappeared.
Millicent bystander? Sorry.
Within minutes, the police arrested Alphonse Dalston on suspicion of aiding the masked gentleman. Could it be that he was the mastermind behind this series of incidents? As dawn broke on our 3rd day in Montedor, I wondered, had we come any closer to the truth?
I don't know. Oh yeah, Luke's sad and we don't know why. Good morning, Luke. Did you sleep well? We'll be setting out shortly to begin today's investigations. Okay, I'm awake. Morning, sleepyhead. Did you have a good lie-in? You were out for the count, so I helped myself to your You bitch! What? How could you? Oh, Emmy was just teasing Luke. Now, before we head out, let's summarize our plans for today. Right, today's miracle is supposed to be taking place in Tingly Town, that's it. Tingly Town. Let's hope it lives up to its name. It sounds so exciting. No, it doesn't. I mean, people might be in danger. It's not appropriate to be excited. Tingly Town. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Wait, don't tell me you're afraid. Afraid? Not at all. I'm sure today is the day we'll catch the masked gentleman and foil his plans. That's the spirit, Luke. We must clear up this issue with Dalston as well. I'm certain of his innocence. Let's head to the city hall first and hear what the police have to say. The city hall is north of... Yeah. We know where the city hall is. Big cake, little cake. Yeah, we should try some of these. Oh my god, there's so many we missed. Yeah, let's do a puzzle or two to warm up our brains before we go to Tingly Town. Won't you take me to Tingly Town? If it's puzzles you're after, then look no further. Okay. I was really good at Pokem Totems last time, so let's do this one again. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. Hammer. Oh. Oh, it's the easiest shit of my... Wait. Oh no, I fucked it up. Oh! Why can't I hit this one? Tag yourself, I'm the blue one. How the fuck do I... I want to hit the red one though. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm so smart. Look at me. Oh.
Here goes.
Oh. No one's got time to tag themselves. We're out of
Puzzles can be
here.
quite fun.
Puzzles can be quite fun. Okay. I'm trying to find some that aren't like math related. Emperor's Throne. Yeah, sure. Six penguins are standing on an iceberg. Penguins. 5 small ones and their rather portly emperor. Bro, why are they moving like that? All penguins can move either horizontally or vertically, but once in motion they won't stop until they hit another penguin, or if nothing's in the way they'll plunge straight into the sea. So we need to get Big Boy back in his place. Got you. Okay. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, we're killing them all. No! Penguins! No! Oh, also, I don't know if anyone noticed, I added an emote, and I can't even remember what I called it. 1 minute, let me see. Oh, it's called Number Too Bad. It's from when we did the frog puzzle. Too bad. Right, so this one won't hit anything right now. This one... Well... Dude, look at him fronting on him. Purple girl frog. Should we have purple girl frog as an emote? Oh. I'm just that good.
Don't keep me in suspense.
No too bad needed.
There is no puzzle without a solution.
Wow, 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 wow. Your purple girl fail? Uh-huh. Because you know we're gonna get to a point when it's like, we need to have solved 45 puzzles to go to the next bit. Ugh. Spectacular views. That sounds lovely. Last one. Oh god. There's a special way to arrange these jewels. Can you work it out? Viewed from the north, the diamond is right of the ruby and the emerald is left of the sapphire. From the east, the emerald is right of the diamond. Oh god. From the north, the diamond is right of the ruby. The diamond is right of the ruby. And the emerald is left of the sapphire. From the east, the emerald is right of the diamond. Well, shit. I'm freed from my prison. You're going to what's happening? The ruby is left of the sapphire. Oh no. From the west, the sapphire is on the far right. The ruby is on the far left. Wait. Oh my god, I thought it was just the 4x4. Okay, cool. The diamond is on the right of the ruby. So let's put the diamond over here, the ruby over here. The emerald is on the left of the sapphire. That's them so far. From the east, the emerald is right of the diamond. So far we just need to move this one down. Yeah. God, this is hard. From the south, the ruby is on the left of the sapphire. That's true. Every message I sent was being rejected, and given your message is being checked by mods and has not been sent. What were you saying? Try and say it again. From the west, the sapphire is on the far right. Oh god. The ruby is on the far left. And 2 jewels lie between them. Oh boy. From the west, the sapphire is on the far right. The ruby is on the far left. How did I do that? Oh, wow, wow, I didn't even realize that. Wow. Okay. From the north, the diamond is to the right of the ruby. Oh, but the ruby's got to be on the far left. Wait. You have screenshots of them? Give them to me. From the east, the emerald is right of the diamond. So that's right. The north, the diamond is right of the ruby. How? Oh, wait. From the north, the diamond is right of the ruby. The emerald is left of the sapphire. That's right. From the east, the emerald is right of the diamond. That's right. From the south, the ruby is left of the sapphire. And from the west, the sapphire is on the far right. The ruby is on the far left. Oh my god, she's only fucking gone and got it.
I believe I have this one.
Beautiful.
An excellent puzzle.
An excellent puzzle indeed. I think my brain's working today. Alright, let's go get this guy out of prison. God, all these people have puzzles and they're just dying for me to ask them about it. I'm not gonna. Back in my room, blood sugar is low. What the fuck? Why did that get gated? Then free me. I'm stuck in purgatory. Ro is avoiding math and I'm being punished for it. And then too bad. Then your message is being checked and might not be sent. What was... Yeah, you were put in purgatory. Like, none of those messages are even against any of my rules. What happened? Professor Layton, glad you could make it. We are about to continue the interrogation. Maybe sit in. Please do. The more sets of eyes we have on our suspect, the better chances of catching him out if he's hiding something. Alright, Dalston, let's make this quick. Why did you do it? For crying out loud, it's not me. Shouldn't you be looking for clues or something instead of harassing me? The old I'm innocent routine, eh? Well, tough guy, we know you used a horse-drawn cart in the statues trick. A racing chariot, to be precise. We found tracks all over the scene. So, what was it for? Your getaway? Your accomplices? What was it? Tell us what you did and who helped, and the judge might go easy on you. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do anything. Cut the act, Dawson. You got a chariot and we found tracks from a chariot plastered all over the scene. I have a chariot, but it's not the only chariot in town. Maybe you should talk to the man who runs the race course. What would I gain by scaring people from the town anyway? I depend on tourists. Alright, Dalston, we can do it the hard way. Bend over. We've already spoken to the manager of a race course, and he says he hasn't noticed any of the chariots going missing. Those things aren't cheap, and let me tell you, there's no one else in Montedor who owns a private chariot. You know what? I'd love to have a mustache, because that looks so nice just to be fiddling with right now. Oh, to be ADHD and have a mustache. Oh, that must be good, just twiddling it. Because I have like, oh, I don't right now, but like, it's the equivalent of having a necklace to fiddle with. A little comfort necklace. It's like that. Bits on your face. Hi Gizmo! Hello! Happy Thursday. Can't speak to ADHD, but the mustache is pretty great to twirl. Ugh. Man, I wish I had a mustache. Maybe I'll get one of those sticky-on ones. Though it just wouldn't be the same. We've also got your motive. Jealousy! Mrs. Lador rejected your proposal, so you want revenge on Mr. Lador. You couldn't accept that a former butler got rich and married your woman. Mr. Lador told us all about it. Lador said that? Rotten little shit. You can save food for later and a mustache? Disgusting. Never mind, I don't want a mustache anymore. How's things? They're good. We're solving puzzles. How are things with you? Can we really say with such certainty that the tricks incriminate Dalston? Make a cheap one? No, because I want to twiddle with it. The whole point of having a mustache would be to twiddle with it, not just to look silly. Oh, soup. That's disgusting. Yeah, never mind. You put me off wanting a mustache. Hi, Corvus. The fact remains that they belong to a chariot, and the chariot was used to deposit some deceptively lifelike statues. No doubt the trick relied upon crowd mentality. People quickly turned hysterical. If one person were, say, to feign illness, a crowd would form. This would keep the audience concerned and distracted. Okay, bye, Corv. Exactly, and during this time the other accomplices would do as they wish, such as wheeling in statues on a cart. With the statues in place, these accomplices oh my god, there's so much reading. These accomplices could easily start screaming that the people had been turned to stone, which would trigger panic. The worried crowd promptly forgets about the first afflicted individual and tries to flee. As they flee, they'd no doubt see several of these statues with the I could have said it better, Professor. Professor, I'm confused. We didn't see any chariots there that night. How could anyone hide those statues in front of all those witnesses? We're missing the wood for the trees. There was one hiding place large enough that we were all looking at it. Where was that? My ass. Everything was hidden inside the giant clown balloon. What? How? Dude, that's crazy. Our minds have a way of establishing an object's presence once we see it. We didn't watch the balloon the whole time. But we saw the balloon floating. How could the statues have been inside? The balloons attached to it must have been filled with buoyant gas. I recall the clown came down when they burst. Only an extremely sturdy vehicle could have been used to transport those statues. And Dalston is the chief suspect behind these acts because of his wealth? Correct. None of these stunts would come cheap. Buying props and paying so many accomplices, fucking hell. Buying props and paying so many accomplices would require a lot of cash. He's got the means and the motive. I think he's our man. No doubt we'll see another appearance from the masked gentleman as long as we have Dalston in custody. I cannot be so sanguine. I'm sorry to hear that, Professor, but from where I'm standing, it looks as though we are just about to close the case. And if the gentleman does appear? Well, then we'll have to rethink things. If he does appear, I may approach him directly about this mask of order. Interesting. In the meantime, there are a few things I'd like to look into. I'm curious about these chariots. A quick once-over of a racecourse might shed light on some mystery. By all means, let me know if you find any more evidence pertaining to Mr. Dalston. Okay. So much reading. Petrification miracle was nothing but an elaborate trick. The perpetrators created a distraction while they placed stone statues all around. Few panic shouts, they then convinced the crowd that the statues were real. Okay. Bye. Racecourse to the north? Let's see if we can track down the chariot that was used. Mr. Dalston mentioned a racecourse. Chief Inspector said he'd already... I need to turn my lights down. It feels very bright in here. Still worth investigating. I never know what you may find unless you try. So the racecourse on the map back at the hotel is just north of here. I'm in bed. Nice. What are we waiting for? I occasionally get bites of mustache when eating, which is a price to pay. Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't like that. Bub sounds tired. I do keep yawning. I did have to wake up at 10 AM today. Terrible stuff. Also, hi Floyd! exhilarating casinos during the day, the drama of a mischievous, magical Dandleman by night. This city has it all. I've only been here a few days, and what an extravaganza it's been. Didn't you hear? The police have a suspect now. Don't you think there may not be any more gentlemen? Don't be such a spoiled snail. I'm gonna use that. That was just Act 1. The Dandleman's still out there. I'm on tenterhooks in precipitation. Gosh, you're looking forward to a crime? Luke just doesn't get it. Absolutely! Life's short. Enjoy everything it throws at you. I don't know if I feel comfortable enjoying something that scares other people. You're lost, the way I see it. The more you like, the more this amazable town can offer. Well, I'm glad you're having such a lovely time, miss. Yeah, what a little freak. You were up at 7? Yeah, 10 isn't early. I did wake up at 6:45 to feed the cats, but then I went back to sleep until 10. I'm just lazy and maybe a little bit depressed. 10 is early? I think it's a normal time to be awake. Practically smell all that wages money in the air. Let me in!
Wow! Everybody's so excited! Looks like that will last for about another 15 seconds.
There goes my yacht.
What's that?
I would wager that he lost his bet.
Good. There goes my yacht. It looks as if some cards are in use right now, Professor. Well, if that's the case, we could always check the shed where they're stored, right? Is this the horsey game? First we ought to find the person in charge here. Perhaps that fellow over there. Yeah, fucking maybe. Oh, look at the horses! They're so cute! Yeah, this is Uma Musume. Good day to you, my good sir. I'm Gustav, the manager of this racecourse. How may I help you? My name is Layton, and I'm investigating the masked gentleman at the request of Mrs. Lador. Could I ask you some questions? Only too happy to help, sir, though I have one condition. You shall have to solve a puzzle I've perfectly perfected. Oh, fuck. One day, 4 people took part in a racing tournament. First, they held races of 2, then the winners raced each other, while the losers battled for 3rd. I didn't make it to the final. Oh no, wait, that doesn't make sense. Right. I won one race and lost another. I didn't make it to the final. I'm just glad I beat A. If only I hadn't lost to B. Oh god. Pocket card jockey. Let's see. So A, B, C, D. Oh, I don't have colors. Oh wait, yes I do have colors. So they won 1 and lost 1. They won 1. Don't know if they lost. They've definitely lost 1. They didn't make it to the final, so they must have lost at least one of theirs. Oh god! I won one race and lost another. I'm just glad I beat A. The only person that says they haven't lost here is C. If only I hadn't lost to B. I didn't make it to the final. I won one race and lost another. He won his first race, but lost to C in his second. B says they didn't make it to the final. I'm just glad I beat A, if only I hadn't lost to B. This makes sense, I don't know if it's right. I just wanted to spell ACAB with the cards. Yes!
An excellent puzzle.
Wow. C came in first, A second, B third, and D came last. D didn't sound very happy about the result, did he? Well, he can just get better, I guess. Outstanding work. Now, what questions did you have? Do you recall anything unusual happening shortly before the petrification incident? Anything unusual? No, I'm afraid it's been rather routine around here for a while now. Were any of the carts removed from the track in the last few days? I don't believe so. Though, to be honest, I have enough duties here that I wouldn't necessarily know those details. But if one was removed, we'll have a record of it somewhere. But let's take a look at one. Are all the chariots being raced right now? I believe we still have a few sitting at the back of the shed. They're just over there, please, don't mind the smell. Let me pet the horses, let me pet the horses. Pet, 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 pet. Petting all the horses. Okay. Wow. These must be the racing chariots that the chief inspector mentioned. I can see why the criminal would choose a racing chariot over a regular cart. They look sturdy, good for lugging heavy items. You transport quite a bit in one of these, Professor. Let's take a closer look at this one. It's fairly bulky. It would be difficult to remove from the grounds without being noticed. Could the criminal maybe have ridden one out of here? Unlikely. Riding would have left tracks, and there don't appear to be any leading off the site. You'd need a horse for starters. Wait. What's this? What is it, Professor? Both of you, take a closer look at this. These bolts can be pulled out to take this chariot apart. No doubt these chariots are much easier to transport when disassembled. One could transport the pieces and then reassemble the car whenever it needed to be used. So that's how our criminals slipped out without leaving a trail. But how did they do it in the first place? Surely someone here would see if you were taking apart the chariots. Very astute, Luke. Let's ask Gustav a few more questions. Okay. Can I pet the horses? Is that a question I can ask? Gustav, is there ever reason to remove a chariot from the race course? Well, occasionally they need maintenance or repair, but that's the only reason for them to leave the grounds. We number each one and repair, and any fucking hell, I can't do that. Those my cats going crazy. We number each one and any repair or maintenance orders assigned by the owner. The rat, Mr. Lador! Would you like to see our maintenance records? If it's not too much trouble. Certainly. Wow. Interesting. You found something? One of the racing chariots was out for maintenance during the statues incident. It was returned yesterday. Surely you're not suggesting a connection between this cart and the nefarious master gentleman? Simply one of the several possibilities. It's certainly nothing to worry about. Henry signed the repair order. Yes, but that's standard procedure. No chariot can be removed from the premises without Mr. Lador's approval. Regrettably, you've missed the opportunity to speak to Mr. Lador by mere minutes. Henry was here? Yes, I believe he had just come from the scene of last night's, incident. I understand some black cloth was found in the gallery plaza. Apparently, Mr. Lador's donations to the gallery were wrapped in the same kind of cloth. He spoke to the curator about it. Black cloth. Interesting. Thank you, Gustav. You've been most helpful. I believe our next stop should be the Lador residence. That's right. We still haven't had the chance to speak at length with Mr. Lador. Isn't he bound to be busy, Professor? Most likely, but I believe he'll make time for us. We are investigating on his wife's behalf, after all. Yeah, let's go say hi to the rat. Oh. So a chariot was out for repair during the time the miracle took place. That can't be a coincidence. But you never know, Emmy. We have to consider all the possibilities. Very true, Luke. We can't confirm anything as fact without decisive evidence. But our visit to the racecourse was still rather fruitful. If nothing else, we now know how the levitation miracle worked. We do? Don't you mean the petrification miracle, Professor? No, definitely levitation. I'll explain later, but now we need to go to the Lador mansion and talk to Henry. Right, I hope Mr. Lador has time to see us. I very much hope so as well. Let's hope the rat's here. Rat. That's not the rat. Where's the rat? Angela! We were hoping to speak to Henry. Is he here now? As a matter of fact, he arrived just a moment ago. Could you wait in the parlor? I'll call him in for you. Thank you. Finally!
I assume you still take your tea with milk?
Why, yes. Thank you, Henry.
You're very welcome. I would never ask a servant to wait on an old acquaintance. You may find that a bit strange, but I hope it doesn't make you uncomfortable.
Why, not at all. I must say, Henry, the success and fame you've achieved here in town is quite astounding.
I wouldn't call myself successful. I've just been very lucky.
Got a weird little beard thing going on. To what do I owe the honor of this visit? I was hoping you could answer some questions. You own the Montedor racecourse, correct? Yes. Why? There's evidence to suggest one of your racing chariots was used in the petrification incident the other day. Absurd. Those chariots cannot be taken out of the stadium without my written permission. Each one has a serial number that's logged if it's ever removed. Correct. The converse is also true, however. The chariot may have been removed given that you have granted permission. What are you implying, Layton? Seems pretty clear to me, Mr. Lador. Simply that your log shows that one of the chariots was out the night of the statue's incident, with your approval. The chariot was removed for repairs and returned to the racecourse yesterday. Tracks from those chariots match a set of tracks found at the scene of the crime. Well, that's unsettling. There's more. There are grounds to believe that you were involved in the levitation stunt that occurred last night as well. Layton, you cannot be serious. I understand that after the incident with the paintings, you donated a number of works to the gallery. When the masked gentleman appeared to be walking on air, I assume he used a wire stretched across the plaza. Oh. Oh. Those donations were rather hefty parcels, were they not? Their weight was used to secure the Oh. It's a ridiculously far-fetched notion, Layton. You had all those heavy donations stored on the top floor so that they could be used to keep the wire taut, correct? Pure conjecture, but if you must, continue. I understand you already heard about the black cloth being found near the gallery. What? The masked gentleman used devices to lift his accomplices into the air, and the black cloth to conceal them. What? Yeah, but they didn't see the... Okay. Observers, blinded by the neon lights against the night sky, believed the accomplices had simply vanished. But Professor, is anyone really capable of performing such an elaborate stunt? Yes. However, such events would require a bit of financing. Henry, unsurprisingly, you and Dalston top a very short list of suspects with the means at their disposal. Simply, really? Hi, Red. While I obviously can't prevent you from suspecting me, I do believe you're forgetting something important. No one's fortune is more tied to this city than mine. If it collapses, I'm ruined. So I've heard. However, the more the masked gentleman appears, the busier Montedor becomes. Without fail, the masked gentleman's acts have taken place in large crowds near the major tourist attractions. One would expect a city experiencing such chaos to gain a reputation for lawlessness and criminal activity. Instead, the rumors seem to focus on the mysterious, charismatic gentleman who performs miracles. I think anyone hearing such stories would be curious enough to pay Montedor a visit. It'd pique my interest, all right? Precisely. To the average onlooker, the masked gentleman's miracles look like a particularly grand performance. And as I'm sure you're aware, the number of spectators increases with each subsequent miracle.
Sup, Margaze?
Hi, welcome. How's it going? Thank you for the 10 biddies. Big yawn. Yeah, sorry. You're gay? Nice. How about this? Is this a gay? You crashed on your bus? Oh no! What happened? Is everything okay? Did you live? I'll send you a photo. Okay. Are you okay though?
Biatch.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, okay. That's the main thing. Layton, am I hearing you correctly? All the newbies do it eventually? Well, that's good. Now you've got your one crash out the way. I do need a drink. I've got a big bottle of lemonade under my seat that I'm using at the moment. Let me have a look. Oh, whoa, that's a good one. Chat, he sent me a picture of several casualties. Maybe a few dead people in there as well. So many orphans. Well, now there are, yeah. Oh, there's so much blood in this picture. Now that's actually pretty impressive, I'd say. And if that is your one crash, then you're gonna be good. Did you hear it before you felt it? A bridge strike is an instant dismissal. My god. Good lord. Ugh. Oh. Layton! Am I hearing you correctly? Are you insinuating that I hired the masked gentleman to boost tourism? This seems a possibility, yes. My wife apparently trusts you enough to have summoned you here. 18 years ago, you left Randall for dead and ran off to London. I don't trust you. You betrayed the memory of your friends, now you have a nerve to make these ludicrous accusations in my own home. I explored every inch of that ancient death trap with nothing but Randall's notes as a guide out of loyalty to him. You have no right to be here, you dishonor his name. Henry, let me explain. Leave, Layton. There is nothing more to discuss. Very well. We will leave. But please hear me out about one thing. It concerns the future of your city. Alphonse Dalton is not the criminal, and it's more likely that the masked gentleman will appear again tonight. If you're telling the truth, then I hope to see you tonight as well. If so, perhaps we can unravel this together. Why is he smiling like that, bro? People are dead! I have nothing more to say to you. Angela, please escort our guests out. Of course, Henry. He's still a little rat. Oh. Oh, that's not bad at all. Everyone's gotta die sometime, Red. That's the spirit. Oh. It was a scrapey bang kind of noise. Ah, well. If anything, it looks like you're just trying to tuck into the bus stop. It looks nice and tucked. Carefully designed to avoid the low bridges. If you somehow hit one, you really fucked up. Oh. Tuck in bus stop. There's no miracle. The masked gentleman had his henchmen mingle in the crowd and then gave him the signal. Okay, bye then. I don't want to be here anyway.
I'm sorry, Herschel.
It is I who should apologize. I've obviously upset your husband.
The rat!
No, don't worry about Henry. He gets emotional sometimes, especially concerning Randall.
Understood. But I also have the feeling that Henry is hiding something.
Oh, I doubt that. Henry is an open book. He always has been.
I'm not so certain you know him as well as you pretend to.
I beg your pardon? What do you mean by that, Herschel?
Oh, we're pissing off everyone today.
I intended no offense, Angela. All will become clear in time. We will soon get to the bottom of things.
Yes, well... Thank you, Herschel.
New mystery. 2 new... Wow, this looks cool as hell. With everything going on, you really want to live together forever, sorry? That's a good point. That's kind of been my only qualm about having children. Is like, do I really want to bring a baby, like my baby, into a world this fucked up at this point? Sure, like 10, 15 years ago, if I was my age, I'd have loved to have a kid. But now I'm just kind of like, dude, it's gonna be fucked up if it grows up in this generation where it's all fucking gang ice cream so good, Walmart guys, you know. In bed, tastefully popping some buttons on my shirt. Oh damn, interesting. I've thought about making an 8-ball command, so it's like 20 of the same normal one. Weird little tuck-in that's more like tucked in. I have not thought about that. I don't really touch Nightbot anymore. Not that we've had issues or anything, I just don't want to. Actually, Herschel, there is one secret I suspect Henry's been keeping. Oh, I think he may have found the Mask of Order while he was searching for Randall. Is that so? He hasn't said anything about it, but he must have found it. He found the Azran treasure after all. I don't know why he would still be hiding it, if that's the only thing that can stop the masked gentleman. Yes, our answer may lie in the finding of the Mask of Order. We'll continue our investigation. Yeah, see? Thank you, Herschel. Please let me know at once if you find anything pertaining to the mask. What if you're in on it? I don't want you to know if If you're in on it, you married the guy. Professor Layton, I've been looking all over the place for you. What can I do for you, Constable? Emphasis on cunt. Would you be so kind as to accompany me to the Celebration Boulevard? It's about the Masked Gentleman case. The Masked Gentleman? What is it? Has he appeared again? All I know is that my partner wants to talk to you. He was one of the officers on duty during the statue's incident. This case may be growing more complicated by the second. Indeed, and this officer is on Celebration Boulevard, you say? That's right, I'll take you to him. A lot of tourists have been having trouble telling us apart. It must be the uniforms. Yep. Who'd have thought it, showing the great Professor Layton around the City of Miracles? This way, please. Okay, couldn't have just... We couldn't just be over there. We had to do this first. Okay. Professor, that tree-like gentleman over there may be in need of some help. He looks a bit well stumped. Boo! Wait, I recognize that smell anywhere. A citizen in distress. Why does he look like that? Harumph, city's too big. Oh, he's Scottish! Haha, harumph! City's too big, can't I find a thing? Pardon me, sir. I'm Professor Herschel Layton. May I be of some assistance? Eh? Aye, cheers, that be bro. He's from Dundee! I just got here and the place has me fair stumped. The name's Tannenbaum, by the way. What seems to be the trouble? Well, for one thing, this confounded map doesn't have an ounce of sand. Oh, I've gone kind of like back to the Bromy accent. Doesn't make an ounce of sense. Tree-like gentleman will be played by Edward. Oh my god, fucking hell! I can't even talk. Mishmash map. Whenever new tourists arrive in town, they are given a map to help with their sightseeing. Unfortunately, the maps have a tendency to fall apart along the fault lines. Can you restore the map? Probably not. Bloody hell. Okay. Wow. Oh. Oh, that's not right. Nope. Nope. Oh no, I had it and now I don't anymore. Where the fuck do you go? No, you do go there, but this doesn't go here. But it has to. But this isn't right. No. Move to the desktop. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I'm fucking stupid is what I am. Okay. Oops. Yeah. That's right? No, it's not. This bit isn't right. Okay. Why has this jigsaw taken me so long to do? Why did that take me so long?
Just a dash of puzzle solving here.
Why'd that take me so long?
That was a challenge, to be sure.
It sure was, Professor Layton, you're right. Oh, that'll do just nicely. I'm fair chuffed with this, let me tell you. Wow, the Professor Layton in action. You really are as good as they say. You're lucky we came along, sir. The professor is probably the world's greatest authority on puzzle solving. You should have seen me do the Wordle earlier. Oh, aye. Wonder how you do against the lad who was staying at my house. He was puzzled bonkers too. I treated that lad like my own son. He went and left without a word a couple months back. I couldn't believe it. In fact, I came here hoping to find him. Up to a bad start into getting me so lost and all. Don't blame yourself, sir. Everyone finds Montego bewildering at first. You'll find your feet in no time. I wish you the best of luck in your search. That's if it kind of you, and thanks for helping me out with the map. I'll just be going on my way then. Cheers! I'm so sorry, chat. Never too busy to help a passerby with his troubles. You're a very kind man, Professor. I mean, I was trying to walk past him and you got us to stop, so... I wonder if that has anything to do with anything. God, being Scottish hurts, especially when it's bad Scottish. Right, we're in the bloody centre of town. That's funny, you said he'd be waiting right here. I don't see any other offices here at all. Let's look around a little before we give up entirely. Found one. Aha, that's my partner there. Wait. Have you ever got stuck in an accent? I can't say my R letters anymore properly. I can't say my R words well anymore. I think I have a pretty normal who's that? I think I have a pretty regular accent, but when I talk to my husband for too long, the R sounds sound a lot more like his than they do mine. You don't know how true it is, but yours is a nice soft Scottish accent. Whatever I just did then, it was bad. Yeah, but the professor. Oh, marvellous. You know, I've been hoping for a chance to talk to you for ages, Professor. Does it concern the masked gentleman? Yes! I'll never forget that night. Seeing our heroes on horseback in hot pursuit of a dastardly villain, it moved me, sir. Plain moved me. Heroes on horseback? Are you talking about us? Yes, indeed, sir. It was a sight for sore eyes, so it was. Oh, sorry. Yes, indeed, sir. It was a sight for sore eyes, so it was. The boys were all so impressed, weren't they? Impressed? I've got to tell you, Professor, meeting you in the flesh after that night is an absolute honour. You flatter me, Constable. If you want to do any more horse riding while you're in town, just let me know. I'll make a course for you. I see. Well, I suppose I might enjoy a little canter, if I have a spare moment during the investigation, that is. Excellent. I'll start working on our obstacle course right away. Now, where can I get some swinging axes, I wonder? I'll do my utmost to make sure the course is worthy of your abilities, sir. Fucking why? Constable, I couldn't help but notice that had nothing to do with the masked gentleman. Oh, my apologies. But look on the bright side, you'll end up with a supply of carrots to last you a lifetime. Fucking what? What just happened? Okay. I don't know what to do. I want to go to Tingletown. I want to go to Tingletown! What's that? I think someone's running this way. Wouldn't recommend that, running in the streets, especially not with scissors. Did you hear? Something amazable is going on at the Scorpion Casino. I bet that masked gentleman's handiwork. No time to spin spam. If I miss the miracle, who knows when there'll be another one. What do you think, Professor? Is the masked gentleman at the casino? That's not where the last warning said he would be, but anything is possible, I suppose. Well, I'm still on duty, so I'll have to go and see what the fuss is about. I shall head to the casino. Oh, and your lad wouldn't be allowed in normally, but if you plan on going, I'll tell him to make an exception. It's been an honor, Professor. Mom? Professor Layton, I'm just crackers without cheese. Could you help me solve this puzzle without cheese so I can find my dog Gromit? Going by the map, to get to the casino, we need to head through the shopping district and Chance Avenue. We should go, too. Okay. Was planning on it, thank you, Luke. I once, on a bet, did Robbie Williams' Rude Box at karaoke. Had to deal with a Wurzel's accent, couldn't shake it for 20 minutes after. My god. No, I can't say I've ever been, like, stuck properly in an accent. I'll, like, get addicted to the sound of my own voice doing an accent. But people will tell me to shut up. And that usually helps. Professor, do you see that nervous-looking man over there? Yeah, something's going on there. He doesn't look nervous, he looks fine. Oh dear me, how could this happen? What if I'm given the boots? Speaking of, are my shoes untied? No, I'm wearing loafers. Good. Wait, no, still loafers. Good. Maybe we should just move on, Professor. Now, Emmy, it can't hurt to ask. Hey bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? Cheekbones for days. Oh shit. How do you do? I'm afraid I'm in a rather tight spot at the moment. Now, far be it to push my troubles onto you, but you know I'm the accountant, don't you? No? Well, I'm Murphy, bookkeeper for both Mr. Dalston and the Ladors. Fuck. Wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. First, a little background on Montedor. The city was founded by Henry Lador, but a big part of its expansion came from competing with Alphonse Dalston. Here's the good part. Getting arrested is not good for business, you see, and Mr. Dalston has taken quite a hit. It's quite the information you've given us, Murphy. So Dalston's business interests are at a risk? What is happening over there? What are you doing? Moth? Moth, not the time. Dalston's interests are at risk. Excuse me, I forget you don't have numbers in your blood. Let me show you an example of domestic business then. Oh no. Simon, I'm gonna need your mathematic knowledge, I think, probably. The shopkeepers. A, B, C, D, and E. Run a baker's, a patisserie, a bookshop, and a grocer's, and a cafe. C and I both work close to the baker's and the patisserie. Oh, never mind, it's not maths. It's like deduction. C and I both work close to the baker's and the patisserie. C and I haven't dropped by the cafe for ages. How fucking useful. D and I never bake bread. Neither A nor B run the bookshop. E and I often visit the cafe and the grocer's. C and I work near the grocer's. Oops. What the A, B, C, and D? Right. C and I both work. So this one works next to the baker's. Ooh, and the patisserie. This one is useless. Right, they don't do bread. And they don't do books. He and I often visit the cafe and the other grocers. God, this sucks. C and I sell clothes, B and Q do tools. Great. C and I both work near the grocers. So for this we need to figure out where everything is, right? C and I both work close to... Is this the order they look like? C and I both work close to the baker's and the patisserie. So it could be that. C and I haven't dropped by the cafe for ages. He might be over here. D and I never bake bread. Neither A or B run the bookshop. Fuck! Oh! C and I both work near the grocers. We need to figure out what this looks like. This is an apple. Trust me, it's an apple. I don't know how to, like, figure this out. That's a book. Which person runs which business? I don't know. Because I don't know if the order they are in here is the order of what they are in the street. C and I both work near the grocers. That's not C, that's B. That's nearish the grocers. E and I often visit the cafe and the grocers. D and I never bake bread. So C is not, and you are not baker either. Neither A nor B run the bookshop. I literally don't know. I'm gonna use a hint. According to A, neither A nor C run the baker's or patisserie. Try now. Okay. Okay. C, D, E. C and D are not bread bakers. I need to remember what colours of what. A or B do not run the bookshop. C and B do not do the cafe. Is anyone, like, getting any of this? C and I both work near the grocers, which means they're not the grocer. Grocer's gonna be red. Grocer's red. Cafe's blue. This feels like a really stupid way of doing it. The bakery is orange and the bookshop is purple. A also doesn't work at the patisserie. They say they work next to it. And they don't work at the bakery. They work close to it. The same with C. They don't work at the bakery and they don't work at the patisserie. C and I both work near the grocers. So C has to be the bookseller. I think. You gotta be the bookseller. Okay. A. C and I both work next to the... So A and C can't be patisserie. C and I haven't dropped by the cafe for ages, so B and C are not cafe. Yep. D and I never bake bread. Neither A nor B run the bookshop. E and I often visit the cafe, so they can't be the cafe. E and I often visit the cafe and the grocers. So E can't be the cafe. And D can't be the cafe. C and I both work near the grocers. Oh god. Hi Snudgely! It's going well, thank you. How are you? I'm deducting. Deducing. So we know that C is the bookseller. But that is about as far as I'm able to get with this. D and I never bake bread. Neither A nor B run the bookshop. E and I often... This is very Clues by Sam coded. C and I both work near the grocers. But C... is the bookseller. Oh! Both work close to the baker. Can I hint? Yeah, hint away, hint away. C and I both work close to the hinters. The bakers and the patisserie. Yep. C and I haven't dropped by the cafe in ages. Neither A or B run the bookshop. Only one can have cafe? Yeah, only one can have the cafe. Start with where C works, I feel, is the beginning. I've got C. Sorry, you can't see my notes very well. So I've been... The X's are what they're not. So A, C, and D can't work at the bakery. A and B can't work at the bookshop, but I've deduced that it's got to be C working at the bookshop because they can't work anywhere else. E, D, C, and B. E, D, C, and B can't be cafe, so A's got to be cafe. B or E's got to be bakery. Yeah, we've got West... Yeah. So C works at... Wait. Yeah, wait! A works at the cafe, yes. A works at the cafe. E has 2 criminal neighbors. So now it's who is the baker? So we've got A. No, B or E, which one of them? D and I never bake bread. Each only have one left. Bacon man. Am I being really stupid right now? So what have I got left? I've got bakery. I've got bakery, patisserie, grocery. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Yeah. So this one's gotta be grocery. Oops. This one's gotta be grocery. And then there's only patisserie left. But either of them can be patisserie. Wait. But can only one of them be... This one can't be bakery, which means this one's bakery. And this one's patisserie. Fucking hell, why did that take me so long? So A is cafe, B is grocers, C is bookshop, D is patisserie. Bloody hell. Y'all are a lot smarter than I am.
How about this?
Oh!
Puzzles are made to be
Well
solved.
done, Red. And Simon. And Johnny. You had it different in your head. You smart. We all smart. We're all smart together. We're all smart together. So now you understand the complex, beautiful web of our local economy. As you know, Mr. Lador founded this town in the middle of a desert. You were never gonna get that one? It was very brain. It was very brain. This spot we stand on used to be an oasis, the origins of the city right under our feet. Feels quite central to the whole city. Not to rush you, Murphy, but how about getting to the point? Quite. To cut a long story short, oh, I love my job, accountancy, books, the lot, fascinating work. Anyway, when Mr. Dalston was arrested, his situation took a nosedive. More than a nosedive, really, a whole face dive. And without a healthy competition from Mr. Dalston, Mr. Lador can sit back and rake in the profits. What we're dealing with here isn't social or physical damage, it's economic. And that's the worst of all damages. But doesn't Mr. Lador's business also suffer if tourists are all frightened away? Ah, that would be true if that were true. You see, everyone seems to be flocking to see these miracles. In fact, in the last month, Mr. Lador's overall net profits were up. Let's see, adjusted, carry the 5. Isn't that information confidential? Oh no, I've done it again! Yes, it's confidential, but wait, did I actually say anything? Let's just pretend that you never heard that last part. In fact, there was never a last part, which may actually be true. Come on. You wanna come up? So in conclusion, what you're trying to say is that Dalston's arrest has led to great profits for Henry Lador. Okay, whatever. Whatever, bro. Exactly so. Was I clear enough? In fact, was I vague enough? I don't want to lose my license, you see. Professor, it seems that Miss Lador has both the motive and the means. What are you doing? Why are you sitting like that? Why are you sitting like that? Moth, did you commit the crime? Are you going to be doing the time? Oh god, she's coming to get me. Chat, she's coming to get me, chat. Tail. Okay, she's going in the window. Are you going in the window or not? She does want green bed. But as you said, green bed occupied. Occupado! Oh. She's gonna have to find another of all the beds that exist in this house. So bad news. Go on. Laptop, I got it customizable and I didn't end up getting a What? What do you mean? It charges via USB-C and you don't have a USB-C port? How? Everyone has a USB-C. Chance Avenue, huh? This looks sick as fuck. I got 2 USB-A's, an HDMI, and an SD adapter. 2 USB-A's, HDMI. You don't need a USB. Oh god. Fucking hell. Who did you ask to customize that? Like fucking Grok? Hey ChatGPT, make the perfect computer for me. Hi Sam! Sam, it is so late for you. What are you doing? Safeguard against getting it without the charging port? I mean, there is a charging port, it's just USB-C. Do you have a Switch? That's true, if you have a Switch. That's USB-C. That's very smart. We got some smart people in my chat. Passed out on the couch and just woke up. I was like, he said he was going to be at the start of my stream, but he's not. He's definitely asleep. On the laptop, no charging port? Yeah, that's what they're saying. This laptop has no charging port. I think what Simon is saying is that they don't have a hole for the cords. Yeah. Wait, oh! Wait, what? So you've got the oh, well what are you gonna do then? Well, what are you gonna do then? Silly. That you have holes for an SD card, an HDMI cable, and 2 flash drives, but not for the chart. Yeah, you're kind of fucked then, huh? I guess you could get a USB to USB-C adapter? You just have a hole. I know, and you should shove something in it to stop it yapping so much. Yeah. That could fry the computer. I think the computer's a little bit fried anyway, if it doesn't have a hole. What's its point? That is really funny though. Just get USB-C replacement. The neon is a bit loud, but it goes well with the gold. Everything goes well with gold. I would say artificial light matches your particular charms, Mr. Who? Excellent observation, dear girl. And may I also compliment you on your ability to maintain your senses in the face of my glittering wealth. Man, I'd hold on to that mustache and do things to him. I'd use him like, you know, the handlebars of a... It is a handlebar mustache. Is that why they call it that? Because women hold on to them like a boom. I did not investigate thoroughly enough. Do you think they'd automatically include a charging port? Have they included a charging cable? Because if so, that's really funny. I would prefer it if you didn't. Yeah, it's not that hard. Sure, can't expect everyone to appreciate the finer things. I doubt you can even grasp at these rules. Oh, God. Taking one out and using the socket there work? Wow, 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 wow. Okay. 3 darts players have just shown a finished game with the results are shown. Can you work out how many points each different color section of a bar? Oh, no. No, I can't. Okay. Time to do some fucking algebra, chat. Okay. Everyone ready for some algebra? So, we've got plus... Oh, this is hard to do. Plus B plus C plus D. Is 25. You'd have to have a real big mustache to hold on to it. Yeah, one day I'll grow a real big mustache to hold on to. Never charged a laptop with USB-C before. No, same, mine's always been like the hole, like the circle. Okay, and then 2A plus 2D equals 26. Which means... that doesn't mean that A plus D equals 13, right? That is what that means, I think. And then, what's this last one? B plus 2C. C equals 22. Yeah, can we simplify this down so it's A plus D equals 13? I don't know what that'll do for us in the long run, but it feels pretty nice. A plus D equals 13. Okay. I can simplify? Yes, thank you. Okay. There's only a certain amount of different numbers that add up to 13, right? We could try for a 6 plus 7? If we say that A equals 6... Now green, maroon. No, great. What? wait. No, you're right. So A plus D is 13, which means we can take 13 away from 25 and we'll get B plus D, right? Hey, ChatGPT, what's 25 take away 13? So that 25 take away 13 is 12, right? The simplest maths in the world. We're officially charging. Well done. Well done, we figured it out. So now we can do the blue one, right? If B plus C equals 12, then B plus 2C... No. Blue take away green. No, don't go too fast. Slow down. 3C. B plus... Y'all. Are you saying B plus 3C? Is that what you're asking me to do? Would that equal 30? 4? No, that's not right, what I just did. That's not right. I don't think that's right. I think they're saying you're right describing this... Green flight's picture. B plus 3C is 22. No, B plus 2C is 22. Right? 2? Plus 22 has 4 dots. Only has 3 things in the equation. Oh shit, you're right. Oh! So you're saying the blue one should be B plus 3C. Is 22. Is that what you're saying? That's my bad. My bad, y'all. Sorry. Thank you. Sorry. B plus 3C equals 22. Now what? If B plus C equals 12 and B plus 3C equals 22, then that must mean that yeah, no, I didn't think so either. C equals that was a real pun. I did not put any brain work towards that. Okay. Blue minus green. So we get rid of the B's. So it would be 2C equals 12. Which means that 1C equals 6. Oh my god, it's gonna be 6, 7, isn't it? C equals 6. Can hear the cogs grinding from here. 2C equals what? 2C equals 12! No, wait, that's wrong. Stupid, stupid, stupid. 3C equals... Do I have to add these together? Algebra 1 skills? Literally shut up, you say could've. You have no right. So I've taken away that. Taken away that. Is that that? No. 22 minus 12. Okay, so it is. It's 2C equals 10. So it's C equals 5. Right? Okay. Okay, we've got C equals 5. So now we can do everything else. So that means that B in this is 7. And it means that... Oh god. How am I going to figure out A and D? I'm not going to think about it for a minute. I'm not going to think about that for a second. That's a future problem. Oh, it might be a right now problem. Now we go back to doing A plus C plus D plus... Yeah. Now we go back to doing it in this one, right? Or in this one, whatever. So we know C equals 5, B equals 7. Someone say it. C equals 5. B equals 7. Thank you. So now we can do... Is this an A plus... So this is A plus B plus D plus E. 8 plus 7 plus... Well, I can just add those together, can't I? Plus 12 plus D equals 25. Fucking hell. And... and 2A. No, wait. And then A plus D. Is 13. Do we need this one as well? What is this? 3C? No, we don't need that one. And now it should be really simple, right? Right. Oh, it's not. A plus... No, it is. Shut up. It is. Right. That means A... No, wait. I've just... I've written the same thing twice. We know that A plus D equals 13. I've simplified that to that. And they've got to be two different numbers and they can't be 5 or 7. So it's got to be 6 and 7. No, it's got to be... You sure have. I sure have. It can't be 6 and 7. It's got to be... It could be 10 and 3. It could be 4 and 9. Could it be 4 and 9? Oh, fuck. Trimple. It could be any of these numbers. Both work? Yeah! That's what I'm saying. Are there stipulations on what the numbers can be? No two sections have the same value, and their values increase the closer they are to the center. Each point is worth a single-digit value of at least 1 point. Should have read that, shouldn't I? So... let me read it again. A has got to be bigger. A has got to be bigger than D. Right? So A has got to be 9, and D's got to be 4. Because 9 is bigger than 7, and 4 is smaller than 5. 9, 7, 5, 4.
This is how it's done. All in a day's work.
Me! Girl, is you okay? No! Oh boy, that sucked. My brain hurts. I feel like if I had a sheet of paper in front of you, in front of me, in front of you, in front of me, if I had a sheet of paper in front of me and could write down that would have gone a bit 20 minutes faster. But I don't. So, oops. I must say that I'm impressed. Not that it matters, but my family's actually rather well. Okay, Luke. Mr. Walton, money isn't everything. Maybe someday you'll realize that. When I've eaten you. What do they call it, oven, when you oven the cold food of hot out eat the food? I don't know. Have you eaten? I had McDonald's before I streamed. But my brain does feel pretty goopy. Oh, swap scenes, thank you. Let me go. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. I wanna go. How do I get in? I didn't set enough money aside for my trip back home. Oh well, it could be worse. The bloke next to me left with a small fortune. Too bad he arrived with a large one. He wasn't happy having a real go at the manager he was, bellowing like some sort of big water buffalo. You can stamp and snort all you want, but no one will listen if you got no chips. Take it from me. Okay, I wonder if this is what we heard about, the disturbance of the casino. I'm so scared my neighbor's gonna text me. You're hungry but stuck? Have you got a baby on you? I love that she parrots on you. I love that. Well, if you want to get to the casino, just keep on straight from here. Once you get to the end of the avenue, you can't miss it, mate. Just follow that. Is he Australian? Once you get to the end of the avenue... What was that? You can't miss it, mate. Just follow the trail of broken dreams. We got there in the bloody end. Thank you for your time. I'm sorry you had to. She could parrot the good for outdoor future training. She's just so good. I'm glad she is like that. You have snaps of child. I see. I've got them ready to go on my phone. This looks like the place. Let's go in and see if we can help. But I guess I'm already there. Ooh. So let me get this straight. You're saying I'm the one who lost fair and square? Oh, I see. I'm the villain now, am I? That's a laugh. The only crook in this shady dealer of yours. We all have our off days, sir. I'll have to ask you to leave now. Tomorrow is another day. That's it. Let's see how calm you feel after I break your smarmy sunglasses. Sunglasses. I don't know how they'd say that. Are we in Tingly Town? No. Tingly Town's a little theme park. Damn, this music's so good. A moment, gentlemen. Let's settle down and discuss this rationally. Oh, fuck. It's Moonface. Relax, citizen. It's all under control. Why, hello there. While I simply cannot bear the sight of violence, I understand that there will always be conflict in the world. Okay, now cease. Which is why I suggest we resolve this in the most beautiful form of contest known to... the puzzle battle. I'm listening. Go on then. Is he gonna fuck us over again? Mark my words, Mr. Fancy Pants. You ain't got no chance of beating me this time. I'm sure you're correct, and while I dislike confrontations, I like the notion of a puzzle battle quite intriguing. Please go ahead. Yeah, all the characters in this game are bloody weirdos. Come on, no, we ain't got all day. Right, let's see what fucking shittery he pulls on us now. Patience is a virtue, gentlemen. This is a casino, and in a casino you battle with chips. Man, I would eat some chips right now, let me tell you what. Now, at a glance, these chips may look randomly placed, but behold, each column adds up to 50. We're not doing magic squares again, no! More numbers! No! Oh, but what a dreadful state of affairs. The rows are bereft of that same exquisite symmetry. Oh, well, fuck. Ah, well. Oh no, try again. Must help these poor, disordered rows, mustn't we? So I ask you this, rearrange the chips so that all the columns and rows add up to the same number, beautifully balanced. Got to have you move the chips around so each row and column... Yep. Is it possible? Whoever can do this in the fewest moves will be the victor. Just tell me when you're ready to answer. Oh, fuck. Got it? That was fast, Frankie. Let's see your solution. That's right. Watch and learn. Ain't that a picture? You do appear to have solved it. You can swap 2 chips? How many chips? You can't? You're not stupid, I didn't even look at the numbers. But... so what's your problem? Simply this, I believe there's a more elegant solution. Layton just punches him in the face. Well, the rows and columns are complete. If you're trying to save face, I must say I'm disappointed. Luke, what does this puzzle remind you of? It's that Lolly Magic Square puzzle! Exactly, except that the way it is now, the solution is incomplete. Right you are, Professor. The rows and columns are fine, but the diagonals need to add up to 15 too. Oh no, don't listen to them. They ain't worth it. I just moved them chips exactly like you. Frankie, you asinine comments are delightful, but please, there is no doubt about your victory. Yet I concede if this gentleman can show me a perfect solution, then you are utterly disqualified. Well then, allow me to demonstrate. Why, he has to do in less moves than me or it don't count. Understood. I shall complete a magic square by touching only 2 chips. Oh, fuck. Switch chips by slight. Okay, we need to do it in 2. Only touch 2 and we've got to make them all add up to 15. Right, 9. Okay, that's already way too much. Two, you weren't stupid? Which 2 do you think we need to move, Red? I'm no good at magic squares, this ain't my forte. Don't understand why Layton is in this conflict. He's stopping a fight. 1 and 9 originally, but not good. What, just like that? So that's... yeah, that's too much. Oh, God. Where's Simon when you need them? He loves puzzles too much, he does. Nope. No, don't too bad me. Too bad. Good job we've got a too bad emote, huh? Oh, fucking hell. All up to 15. 5, 4, 6. So this at the moment adds up to 15, right? That already adds up to 15 at the top. This adds up to 6. This adds up to 8, 15. This adds up to 24? 9, 16. 22, 23. Yeah, 24. If we swapped these 2 around, then this would be... that still wouldn't be right. This 9 needs to move up to where the 1 is, I think. No, that's still not right. That's 14. Oh, I'm so confused. Well, if you swap 6 with 3 and then 5 with 1. No. I don't know why, but it didn't like it. Oh, it just gave us a hint. Wait. I feel like 5 should be in the middle. Sure is a magic square. 5. This currently equals 8. If we move this to here, what would that equal? 5. No. I don't think 5 does go in the middle. It's too small. I feel like 9 goes in the middle. Oops. Me touching more than 2 chips? What are you gonna do about it, huh? Simon, help! 9 goes in the middle, you have to add 9 and 8 somewhere, which is more than 15. That's true. Okay. If 5 goes in the middle, though... Stupid idiot. No, stupid idiot. Nine. This already equals 15 as well. Nine and 3 can't be on the same row or column either, because it needs 3 to make 15. It's naturally same, except I've not just woken up, I've been awake ages. 2 of 9, 8 and 7 can't be in the same row. Oh! Then we gotta move 7 and 9, don't we? Let's put 7 in the middle. Oh, I already moved one. Oopsie. I can use a chip to put... I'll use the 7 to push 5 downwards and the 4 to shift the right column up. 7 to push the 5 downwards. What else did he say? I wasn't listening. What? Oops. I said I could do this by touching only 2 chips, but how do I use those chips? How I use those chips is the key here. I don't have any idea, Lewis. I'll be moving... Yeah, I've either got to move... So if I move that one up there... What's this? I was supposed to push it. It's less of a push and more of a swap. What he's saying is if we move the 7 up here, then that's moved the 5 down here by swapping them. God, my hair's gone crazy. So what have we got here? 6 plus 7, 13. Well, no, this has got to move. Pick up the 4, bring it under the 9, and then push the 9 up so it nudges both itself and the 2 upward. That's what Hatman was saying. Well, Hatman thinks I'm playing on a Nintendo DS, and I'm not. Magic. That's not right, is it? Why'd I do that? Can I only move them up? I don't know what I'm... Ah! I didn't mean to do that. 5 is supposed to be in the middle. Do I get 5 there by doing this? Yeah! Okay, what else do I do? This 9's gotta go somewhere, doesn't it? Almost. The 4 and 9 thing? Like this? Oh my god. Oh my god! How do you know how to do that? My chat told me! Thank you, Rob. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for the maths. Oh boy. Can't trust Ro with a magic square. You can't trust me with any kind of square. You can't trust me with maths. Giving it up, I just wanted to repost what his dialogue was. Well, thank you for reposting his dialogue. Wahoo! Celebration yawn. The colours are in a pattern too. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful. We won. Why, that bloke with the crescent moon. That's what I said, he's got moon phase. That was some skillful arbitration, sir. I'd hate to add a one-man casino riot to Mr. Ladore's growing list of worries. His name's Drake. My pleasure. It was just worth it to see such a flawless, elegant solution laid out before us. I don't know where I'm reading these things from. Want to carve ice sculptures with his chin? I want to kill him. My thanks to you as well, sir. I feel I owe you some sort of reward. The name's Drake, by the way. I'm the manager here. Professor Herschel Layton. There is no need for a reward. I'm simply relieved that we could resolve the situation peacefully. I, on the other hand, would be more than willing to accept a reward for my skilled arbitration. Narcisse, is it? Narcisse nuts! Fucking got his ass. Break it off like a Toblerone, and I would. This all felt like one big sham. No matter, let's pick up the investigation where we left off. Hey, Drake. My apologies for all the fuss before, Professor. Not to worry, I trust everything is running smoothly now. Smooth as silk, thank you. Naturally, we get our share of upset patrons. Casino security is usually quick to respond. I'm glad we didn't have to escalate. Oh my god, who do I know? There's a stupid person that says escalate instead of escalate. Escalate. I'm glad we didn't have to escalate the situation to Mr. Ladore. Oh, is Henry involved in the day-to-day matters here? He is, and that tireless devotion to the smallest detail is why I respect him. If you don't mind, I'd rather this not get back to Mr. Ladore. Okay. Perfect. Also, I understand that you are very fond of puzzles. Would you accept this one as a reward? You're giving me more work to do as a reward? Imagine how different the world would be if instead of the Emperor selecting gladiators for physical prowess, it had instead been mental challenges. Be pretty good. The numbers on this giant slot machine aren't random. In fact, there's a rule that determines the sequence of numbers that appear every time you activate it. Your task is to work out the rule and predict what the 4-digit number will be to appear next. Be warned though, you only have 5 chances. $3009. 3110. 3011. 3112. 3101.
Just a dash of puzzle solving here.
Yeah, Don't be mad at me, Daddy.
Tough nut to crack.
I'd say. It didn't let me restart it. We've got to figure out the sequence. We're on 3101 right now. 3, 1, 0, 1. Oh, it's a 2 now. 2802. Oh fuck. 2, 8, 0, 2. 3103. Okay. 3004. I can figure out the last bit. 3004. The last number is going to be 5. Let's fucking go. Are we solving problems? We're sure trying to, Nexus. 3105. Can we get it from this? 3105. 32333. Third one is always 0, and this is going up in a sequence of 1. But what's happening here? 18101. Is it spelling boobies? Sorry. And even this, it was a 2 for one bit of it. I'm gonna spin it again. It won't let me restart it, which is a shame.
I believe
3006. Let me get my memo.
I'm not certain what happened here.
Shut up. Let me get my memo. 3006 was the next one. Oh, I've bollocked this. 3006. I'm gonna guess it'll be 3107. 31 or 30? I think it'll be 1. 3107. Bosh.
Don't keep me in suspense. There is no puzzle without a solution.
Let's fucking go. Every 4-digit numbers. Oh, it corresponds to a date, specifically the last date of the month. You just had to watch out for February, so it was 2. Yeah. I get it. Y'all get that? It was all about months and stuff. I hope we were able to whet your intellectual appetite. Indeed, very interesting. I don't believe I've encountered a puzzle quite like that before. I did not pick up on that. Me neither, I was just guessing. I'm sure you must be busy with your investigation, but do take the time to drop by us again while you're here. Perhaps we can arrange for you and your friends to see a show. Okay. Okay. I don't know what else to investigate. Dear me, I completely lost track of time. Oh, Alia, we're going to Tingly Town. Get you take me to Tingly Town. to the fun fair. Yippee! Leftover Chinese. Oh, right, Johnny, I don't know what the maths or the science of this is. Whenever I buy Chinese food, I'm able to have one plate and then I'm absolutely stuffed the night I buy the Chinese. The next day, for like brekkie lunch brunch time, I can eat as much leftover Chinese as there is. It doesn't matter if there's like loads left or if there's not very much. I will eat all of it. I can eat 4 times the amount of leftovers that I eat of the original thing I've bought. I don't know what happens in my brain. But there's some science there. Welcome to Tingly Town, the fantasy factory for all 5 senses, or whatever the sign says today. It says cunts by the looks of it. I know you, you're the clown we bumped into at the statues incident. Yeah, I'm Yuckles. And I hear the masked gentleman's planning another caper here tonight. Oh goody. I still have nightmares about the night with the statues. I dream they were running after me very slowly. You saw the statue's miracle up close, didn't you? Pardon me, Yuckles, but we're hoping to stop the masked gentleman before he strikes again. Oh, the horrors, isn't it just... Wait, you'll catch that menace and put an end to my nightmares? But you can't let your guard down. Alright, how's this? I'll let you in, but only if you've solved at least 50 puzzles. How many puzzles have I solved? How many puzzles have I've solved 45 puzzles. I want to die. I need to solve 50 puzzles.